Qualities amigos and possible amigas, my name is Taffer16, welcome back to another reaction video, and welcome to my reaction to Mr. Men and Little Miss. So, this is a channel points request by Callum. Thank you, Callum, for using your points on this. What this is, it is a animated children's television show which ran from 94 to 97. It is French and British co-produced, and it was based off the original Mr. Men and Little Miss books created in the 70s and 80s by Roger Hargreaves, who also created the show as well. It was aired on CITV in the UK and France 3 in France. I was today years old when I learned that France names their TV channels after their country. Okay. It was also aired in the US on Nick Jr. as just the Mr. Men show. So I don't know why Little Miss got shafted in the US, but I don't know why Little Miss got shafted in the US. I just realized how that sounds. Okay, poor choice of words. But anyway, this is a little unique what we're doing here because we're going to watch the Christmas special, The Christmas Letter, which came out in 1988. Interestingly enough, this was actually the last produced episode of the show. Probably the first time I've ever, and maybe ever will, start a show on the last episode, but to my understanding, it's just a collection of stories. In total, there were 107 different animated segments. Usually it's one of those shows where it's 30 minutes, but it's like 5 minutes per story. And that's probably counting ads as well. In total, this comes out to, I think about 24 minutes, so let's go ahead and watch it. Alrighty, here we go.
Early morning, Christmas calling, what's the rush about? They've got to post their Christmas letters, time is running out. Mr. Small and Mr. Tall, his posse trying to hurry them all. They're known as Mr. Men and Little Miss. Mr. Muddle, in a puddle. Mr. Tickle, he's in a pickle. Here's Miss Trouble, she's seeing double.
Stay away from Mr. Tickle.
For the post.
Don't trust him.
Early morning Christmas call.
Anyone named Mr. Tickle is not to be trusted.
Sorting out their list of wishes, they've got to go today. Mr. Clumsy, Mr. Bump, Miss Giggles laughing as they jump. They're known as Mr. Men and Little Miss. So don't forget it. They're known as Mr. Men and Little Miss. Now sing it with me. They're known as Mr. Men and Little Miss.
That's catchy as hell.
It was just before Christmas, and everyone in Mr. Land was hurrying to get their letters off to Santa. Jack had got up bright and early to write his letter and post it on his way to school.
Hi, Mr. Rush.
Hello,
Hold
Jack.
on.
Got your letter in the post to Santa yet?
You bet.
Meep.
I've got it right here.
You should have asked him to take it for
Hi,
you.
guys.
Morning, Jack.
Morning, Jack.
Morning, Jack.
Hi, Mr. Forgetful. Where are you off to?
The mailbox, I think.
Classic.
Great. Could you mail this for me?
Of course, yes.
No, don't give it to Mr. Forgetful.
Where?
In the mailbox, of course.
The mailbox? Yes. Good idea.
Bro, if he doesn't mail it for you,
Hurry up.
that's
I
on you,
haven't got
bro.
all day.
And remember, don't drop it in the snow.
Oh, don't worry, Jack. Leave it to me.
Jack, this is your fault, brother.
So, off went Mr. Forgetful.
I have no
with
sympathy
Jack's
for you
letter
here.
for Santa Claus.
Why would you give it to Mr.
Don't
Forgetful?
drop it in the snow. Don't drop it in the snow.
For the rest of the day, everyone in Mr. Land was busy mailing their letters.
Morning, Mr. Muddle.
What?
Morning, Mr. Greedy.
Bruh.
Delicious. Don't drop it in the snow.
Everyone, that is, except for Mr. Forgetful,
Silly.
who was busy trying to remember what Jack had said.
Good afternoon, Miss Bossy.
Out of my way, please.
Bruh.
Don't drop it in the what did he say? Good afternoon, Miss Splendid.
It would be if it weren't for all this snow.
The snow, of course, yes, letter. Snow, letter. I won't forget that.
And so, by the end of the day, everyone had posted their letters to Santa.
That's it. The last of the letters to Santa. Don't drop it in the snow. Don't drop it in... Oh, hello, Mr. Forgetful. Hello, Mr. Stamp. Don't drop it in the snow.
Oh,
Don't
bruh.
drop it in the snow. Now, let's see. What was it Jack asked me to do? Hello, Mr. Forgetful.
Hey, Frosty.
Hello, Mr. Snow.
And then he remembered, or thought he'd remembered.
Jack's letter. drop it into Mr. Snow. That's it. Mr. Snow, Mr. Snow, this is for you. For me? Yes, Jack asked me to drop it into you. Can't stop. I've just remembered something. Bye. But this isn't for me. It's for Santa Claus.
So when Jack
Can you
came
not
home
read?
from school that day, he had no idea what Mr. Forgetful had done with his letter.
It's his own fault, bro. He gave it to Mr. Forgetful.
And was happily thinking it was safely on its way to Santa Claus. Until he saw the postman coming home from work.
Hi, Mr. Stamp.
Good evening, Jack. Don't you want anything from Santa this year?
You bet I do.
You sure about that? I don't remember seeing anything.
I mailed my letter this morning.
Let's see. J for Jack, Jelly, Jolly, Miss Jam, Miss Jam. No. No letter from you here, Jack.
But there must be.
Afraid not. And the post's all gone now.
Poor Jack.
Oof.
He didn't know what to do.
It's his own fault, bro.
The next day, Mr. Happy was out for a walk, and he heard a sound. A strange sound. The sort of sound Mr. Happy wasn't happy to hear.
And if Santa doesn't get my letter, how's he gonna know what I want for Christmas?
Well, you know, Jack, there's
He's like, I
more
got an
to
idea.
Christmas than getting presents.
Yeah.
Shut up, Mr.
Yes.
Happy.
I think I know just the person to see. Come on.
And when Mr. Daydream heard the story as well,
So it's really.
he knew just how to help.
There's more to Christmas. Like, you missed me with that shit, Mr.
On you
Happy.
go, Jack. And you, Mr. Happy.
Oh, that's convenient.
This is my magic bird. who
Wow,
can
okay,
take
cool.
you anywhere.
And before he could say Christmas, Jack was
Christmas.
off on an adventure he would never forget.
Is that a parody of a snowman shot? It kind of looks like it.
Wow!
This whole thing kind of looks like it.
Wow! Where are we going, Mr. Happy?
To see Santa Claus.
The man himself?
So you can tell him what you want for Christmas.
Oh, wow! What a great idea!
On and on Jack and Mr. Happy flew. And passed over Fatland.
Riding
Wow.
so high on my magical bird.
The
See
music.
how I fly, I am over the world, where the people seem tiny and the rivers are
And
shining,
Muddleland.
winding blue ribbons below.
Until eventually they reached
Hey, Mr. Happy! The snow's turned yellow.
Uh-oh.
It looks just like banana pudding.
Don't
what
eat
else
that.
do you expect, Jack? It's nonsense land.
Flying through Nonsense Land was very confusing. So they decided to stop and ask the way.
Boy, this sure is the craziest place.
Doesn't the bird know the way?
Eventually, they arrived at Mr. Silly's house.
Hello, Jack. Hello, Mr. Happy. Come in, come in.
How do you know that?
Oops.
He lives all the way out here.
Wonderful.
Well.
You're just in time for a snack. Let's have lunch.
So they did. Except it turned out to be breakfast.
So, you're lost. What you need is a map.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Mr. Silly.
Let me see.
That's real helpful.
Oh, hello, Mr. Nonsense. I'm looking for a map. What for? So Jack and Mr. Happy can find out where they are. Well, they're here, aren't they? So they are. Silly me. Let's go toboggan in later.
Oh, look.
Goodness me. Is that the time? Let's go and play in the snow.
Eventually, Mr. Happy decided that if they left Nonsense Land, maybe they wouldn't feel quite so lost. So they said goodbye to their friends,
Yeah. Does the bird not know the way?
and at last they were on their way again. Or were they?
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh.
Stop that at once, Mr.
Got him.
Mischief. Don't do that, Mr. Mischief.
Oh. Oh, Lord. Tall boy. Oh.
All right, back there. Jack? Jack? Jack?
Dude, you killed him.
Where are you? where are you?
Oh my god!
Hey! Ouch!
Damn! Just whack!
Where am I? Hello?
Heaven, Jack.
Is anyone out here?
It's me, God.
Jack! Jack, where are you?
Tell the bird to stop, idiot! Come on, bruh.
Poor Jack. He was completely lost and completely alone.
But boy, I sure wish I could find a house or something.
Oh, Lord. Les bats!
Suddenly, Jack saw a light.
Great! And it looks like someone's home.
It doesn't look like a place you want to go
who's
to.
here.
That'll cost you a penny.
What for?
Wearing out my knocker. Well?
Sorry to bother you, but my name's Jack, and I'm lost.
Well, I'm Mr. Mean, and you're letting all my heating out.
But your window's
Lost
cracked.
me? That's very foolish of you, isn't it?
Oi, this is the meanest house I've ever seen.
What's that?
Nothing. I was just saying, it's the cleanest house I've ever seen. Don't you like Christmas, Mr. Mean?
I hate Christmas. Christmas is a waste of time.
But don't you like giving people presents?
What for? If you give people presents, they just keep them.
Sure they do.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, isn't it?
No, it isn't. It isn't the point at all. Presents are for getting, not giving.
Oh.
Sit down, sit down. I'm just about to have supper.
Great. I'm really hungry. What are we having, Mr. Mean?
Baked bean.
On toast?
Toast. Far too expensive. And what's all this we business? Delicious.
I'm trying to find Santa Claus, Mr. Mean. Can you give me directions?
I've told you, I never give anything to anyone. Directions to Santa Claus cost you 4 times 10. Yeah, that's £1,859.20.
What?
All right, it is Christmas. Forget the 20 pence.
Can't you just tell me the way?
You mean for free?
Yeah,
I don't have any money.
Well, then you'll have to stay lost, won't you?
got him.
Ooh, it's cold. More coal.
Hey, that's a neat trick.
Hello, Jack.
Miss Tiny, what are you doing here?
Yeah, that's a good
Last
question.
summer, when I asked Mr. Mean for a glass of water, he said I had to clean his house for a year.
A whole year?
Bruh.
And I've been here ever since.
Right. I want the windows cleaned, the washing up done, and the floors polished by the morning. I'm going to bed.
Jesus.
Oh, Jack, what am I going to do? I'm stuck here forever.
No, you're not.
Don't
Just-
worry, Miss Tiny.
Just leave, homie.
I'll think of something. I promise.
So while Mr. Mean went to bed and Jack tried to think of what to do, Miss Tiny got on with her chores.
Where will I find love? How will my dreams come true?
Oh, my lord.
When will my heart be happy?
Someday my prince
If
will
somehow
come.
I only knew. One day I may find a way for
Alright, draw the queen.
happiness to begin.
Come on, Miss Tiny. We're going to escape.
No more musical numbers! Bro, he locked you in?
What was that?
Nothing, Mr. Mean. Just finishing my chores.
Oh, it's no good.
That was a
Miss
terrible
Tiny.
plan.
I'll never get you out of here. And I'm never going to find Santa Claus.
Oh, Jack. Santa Claus. That's it. I know how we get out of here. Come on.
Ah. Good thinking.
What did I tell you, Jack? Just like Santa Claus.
Smart move, Miss Tiny. Let's go. Hold on.
Help!
I'm right behind you.
Oof.
No, Christmas. Oh, I said Christmas was a waste of time.
Free at last. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Miss Tiny. All we have to do now
Is run.
is get out of these woods.
And suddenly,
Oh, yeah, nice.
as they reached the edge of
That's
the
convenient.
trees, it wasn't dark anymore.
Look, Miss Tiny. It's daytime here.
Hello,
You're
Mr.
so observant.
Bunny.
Heyo.
Hello, Miss Tiny. I'm just on my way into town. Jump in. Everyone all right back there?
Are you not at all concerned that... Wait, was nobody
Jack was
concerned
out
that
of
they
the
haven't
forest,
seen Miss Tiny in
Mr.
a
Happy
year?
was at last able to see him.
There he is! There's Jack!
Why didn't you stop the bird, a-hole? Lord. Nice. Ha!
Boy, Mr. Happy. Am
Bro,
I
they just
glad
left him to
see
die.
you.
And I'm glad to see you too, Jack.
Thanks for the ride, Mr. Funny.
My pleasure, Miss Tiny. Say hello to Santa Claus for me. Have a good trip.
You stranded him there.
Have a good trip. I like that. That's very funny.
He has severe
And
mental
so
issues.
Jack and Mr. Happy continued their journey to find Santa Claus.
Wait, they took a train? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what happened to the bird?
Coldland Jack. This is where he lives.
So, once they'd landed,
Oh.
Jack and Mr. Happy thanked the bird for all
Wait,
his help
what do you mean? How are you gonna
and
get back?
waved goodbye. Then they set off
Your ride
on the
just
last
left.
bit of their journey to find Santa Claus.
Jack, look, those are no ordinary footprints.
You mean?
Yes, come on, let's follow them.
So they did, and Mr. Happy was right.
There, see?
One of Santa's helpers.
Come on, let's follow him.
Wow, good thing you left the door open. Bruh.
Come on, Mr. Happy. You can do it.
Nearly there. Keep pulling, Miss Tiny.
Oh, it's funky in here.
Santa's workshop, Mr. Happy. We've made it.
Now all we have to do is find Santa.
I say, excuse me. Can't stop, too busy. Excuse me.
We're trying to find Santa Claus.
He's busy. He's busy. He's very, very busy. Merry Christmas.
Come on, let's see where he goes.
Oh god, he's got guards.
Now what?
That's far enough. Where do you think you're going?
Where do you think you're going?
They got
Look,
brooms.
you two. I missed the mail, and I have to see Santa Claus.
He's busy.
Yeah, that's right. He's busy.
I just told him that.
Well, I'm telling him again.
Why do you keep repeating everything I say?
Why do you keep repeating everything I say?
There you go again.
As soon as
Yoink.
the door opened, Jack realized why no one was allowed in.
Merry Christmas, Jack. I'll be right with you.
Later, when Santa had finished his bath,
That's
Jack
funny.
read him his list.
Rollerblades, super robot. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, model plane with remote control
Don't forget the telescope
and a telescope. Right,
and a soccer ball.
a soccer ball.
A soccer ball?
Hey, just a moment. What are you doing here, Mr. Snow?
Yeah!
And how come you know what's on my list?
Remember you gave your letter to Mr. Forgetful?
Do I ever? He must have lost it.
Not quite. He gave it to me instead.
And Mr. Snow brought it here to make sure I got it in time. Well, Jack, it's some list you've got there. I'm sure I can find a few of those things in my workshop.
You know what, Santa? Just
You know what,
being
Santa?
here is the
I'm
best
finna
present I
I'm
could
finna
hope
throw down. I just got kidnapped, went all this way.
Goodness
Mr.
me,
Happy ditched
look
me.
at the time.
for. Boy, what
Let's
a
square
cool
up, Santa.
watch.
Right now.
Got it last Christmas. from me. Stand
got
by
him.
for chimney practice.
Stand by for chimney practice.
Stand by for chimney
Stand by for chimney practice.
Tighten belt.
Tighten belt. Tighten belt.
Hoist away. Well, that'll do, that'll do. Now, lift off. Oh!
Oh, God!
I think
This is how I die!
well, that's fine. Excellent. Time I was off. Can I give you a lift, Jack?
No thanks. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Way to go, Santa.
You're only...
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Or no?
It's a yes!
Means yes.
His only right is gone.
Way
Of course
to
a
go.
yes.
Very good. I must remember that.
The bird left.
Follow me, everyone.
You know what, Mr. Happy? When we started out, all I was worried about was getting a present. But I guess there are other things more important, aren't there?
There certainly are, Jack. Like making new friends, for a start.
Yeah. Thanks, Mr. Happy.
Whoa, chill.
Mind you, getting presents is kinda nice, though.
It is, Jack. Almost as nice as giving them, wouldn't you say?
And before Jack knew it, he and Miss Tiny and Mr. Happy were taking off into the night.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everyone! Way to go! Ho, 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 ho! Ho, ho, ho!
Whoa.
Next morning, Jack woke up and wondered whether it had all been a dream.
I guess it was. I mean, it must have been.
But at the end of Jack's bed,
Be funny if Jack
someone
woke up
else
to
was
FA.
waking up too.
Morning, Jack. Merry Christmas. Santa asked me to give you this.
What about the rest? Got him.
Oh, wow! His special watch! So it wasn't a dream after all.
What wasn't a dream, Jack?
What happened to the other present? There were like 3 others there. I saw them. They disappeared. Ah, there he is. Bars.
Merry Christmas, Jack.
Merry Christmas, Miss Tiny.
Nice. Oh, this goes hard, actually. Whoa, for a banjo in there? Okay. Digging it. That goes hard too. That slaps, as the kids say. Listen, I don't want to tell Jack how to live his life or anything, but I would have thrown hands with that snowman. I'm just saying. If I took a ride all the way to freaking Snowland or wherever the heck it was, got kidnapped by Mr. A-hole Mean over there, let's go all the way. Mr. Happy ditched me on a bird, and then get all the way there to find out, oh yeah, the snowman already gave it to him without even giving me a heads up. I would have thrown hands with that snowman. I'm just telling you straight up. I would have thrown hands with that snowman. Jack is better than me. Because, dear God. That's some people need their butt kicked, and that snowman's one of them. I'm just saying straight up. That was a lot of fun, though. I loved the animation style. And it was definitely something I could have seen myself watching as a kid. I don't think I did. I don't think they showed it here when I was a kid. They may have showed it in the 90s. Something about Mr. Happy's design was familiar, though. I may have seen him before in something. Something about that design was very familiar to me. I don't know. But Thank you again, Callum, for using your points on this. That's my reaction to Mr. Men and Little Miss. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's going to do it for me today. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, be sure to like it. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, my Twitch, where I stream every single day, my second channel, First Team Views, my Twitter, if you want to follow me, my Patreon, you will for me, or my Daily Motion. All those things are in the description down below. Thank you to all 30 of my Patreons for your support. All 30? It's a lot more than that. Oh, 88 is I'm recording. 89, actually, I think, of my Patreons for your support me and my channel. For those who don't know, you can be a patron on me for as low as $1 or £1, and you get access to reaction videos, we'll read your comments up to a day early, and you get your name in the description as well. Why the hell did I say 30? Jesus. Also in the description is linked to the community Reddit, as well as the daily schedule, as well as the Twitch channel. For all that being said, though, my name is Stafford16. It's my reaction to Mr. Men and Little Miss, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.